Super League back chat with two blokes who can start a row in an empty house. Join Rod and Steve-O and their guests for the big debate next Tuesday night at 10, Sky Sports 2. The playoffs are underway, but for some teams, attention's already turned to 2014. Bradford Bulls put a full stop on their 2013 campaign with an end-of-season extravaganza at the weekend and reflected on a year that they hope has set them up for better times to come.
There's no stopping them from celebrating the end of a long, hard year. Bradford Bulls' season might not have hit all the right notes, but at least their non-executive director, Kate Hardcastle, can bang out a tune. Her first year in the role has been, she says, a challenge.
It's been unbelievably challenging at times, and yet sometimes the harder things make you stronger, so I'm hoping I'm going to be stronger because of it.
And what about the Bulls? Are they getting stronger? Hand on your heart, is it getting there?
Hand on heart, we're getting there, but these things don't happen overnight. The one thing I know from my business life is you need to build solid foundations and then you grow up from them, and that's what we've tried to do. Nothing's been fickle, nothing's been a facade, no smoke and mirrors. Everything has been done that's genuine so far, and we will go step by step by step from that.
110 in the back there. On table 10,
the Bulls started from scratch after almost going under in 2012. They've had to compete with a smaller budget than other clubs and fewer staff. To finish ninth, given their lack of resources, can still be seen as a relative success.
People forget, you look at all the history of the Bulls, particularly during Super League, how successful they've been. We're only 12 months old as a club, and we've made a load of strides in that time. We haven't quite achieved what we set out to on the pitch, but we've made some massive strides in where we want to be. We're creating a culture that people want to join now, and once you've got that culture there, you can build and grow.
Volunteers like Claire have helped to keep the Bulls afloat.
It started way back. Like March last year, we did sponsor walks from Headingley. I remember pulling my hamstring halfway around that one. In January, we painted the railings and all the steps you see out there. So obviously that was freezing, hands were dropping off, but we wanted it to look right for the season. Working behind the bar, cleaning toilets, again selling tickets, selling T-shirts. The list is endless. It's just little things that the club don't have resources to do. In that first year, obviously, of OK Bulls that we needed to do, and we just stepped in and we're proud to be Bulls, so we'll continue into the long term.
After this celebration, thoughts inevitably turn to the year to come. They'll still have to try to stay afloat on a smaller cut of the TV rights money, plus there's the added threat of the return of relegation. But coach Francis Cummins believes the strides they've made this year have helped them prepare for 2014.
There's been a lot of things missed this year as well, but we've got a club again. It's a little bit us against the world, but we've got people all uniting, and we've got to probably draw upon last year's experience to kick us on, because I think the club it went in 1964, and then people had to backs against the wall and had to do things to get the club going again. And it's our 1964. We're called upon now to do all those little things to get going, and there's things we could have done better, and there have been things we could have done easier, but the effort that people's put in has been tremendous.
And next year is going to be bigger and better. You feel confident that next year there will be a Bradford Bulls, and you'll be in the 8 this time?
I'm totally convinced. We've took some big steps. We've probably shot ourselves in the foot from time to time, but the club will be stronger. We'll be able to invest in infrastructure, and there'll be more staff around for both on and off the field, and it'll only become easier, because there's a lot of people, the volunteers, the people who have actually been paid have been doing jobs of 10 and 20 people, so it will become easier, and we'll be able to focus on each department, improving the club.
And that's music to the ears of Bradford fans everywhere.
John and Paul singing along here in the studio to all of that. Look, Bradford, they started brilliantly.